Hi, I'm Maddie Shields, and welcome back to our 5th episode of Husky Spotlight Beyond the Court. Today we're joined by 3 more dancers, so if you'd like to introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Madison. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina, and I'm a first-year marketing major.
Hi, I'm Avery. I'm a sophomore. I'm from Brantford, Connecticut, and I'm a pre-teaching major.
Hi, I'm Kylee. I'm from Bristol, Connecticut. I'm a biological sciences major, and I'm a sophomore.
All right, my first question for you guys is how many years have each of you been dancing? Sorry.
So this will be my 15th year dancing.
This is my 17th year dancing.
And this is also my 17th year dancing.
And what kind of styles did you guys grow up dancing?
Honestly, I kind of did a little bit of everything, but I'd say mainly jazz, hip-hop, ballet. I did a little point, and then contemporary.
I also did basically the same thing, but my favorites were tap, jazz, and lyrical growing up.
I also did like a mix of everything: jazz, lyrical, contemporary, hip-hop, point, acro, basically everything.
Yeah. And then is there a difference between what you like to perform when you were younger versus now?
I feel like it's similar. Like, I was very jazzy when I was younger, and I still really like upbeat, like hip-hop, but I think I'm mainly more contemporary. Like, that's my favorite.
I'd say I think growing up I didn't do as much hip-hop, so like now that I'm on a team where like we are a hip-hop team, I think that's what I've like found more enjoyment in.
Growing up, I did like a tap solo, which is like different, and I also did a lyrical solo. But like we don't do tap on the team, obviously, so like that was like a little different from the past.
All right, and then moving a little more onto the UConn side of things, how do you feel that the UConn team has impacted your everyday life and your time on the dance floor?
I would say the team like is just like very like put together, very cohesive. Like we're all like best friends. Like we do everything together. It's really impacted our lives, I think, in a very good way. We have like this thing where like it's kind of like sorority, but like we do it like with our little spin on the team. And so we have like bigs and littles, and Madison is actually our little. So it's kind of just like creating little families throughout the team so that we can like make better connections with each other. So I think that having those connections with our teammates like really helps us.
Yeah. And do you feel like you've made a lot of your friends through the dance team or through other activities at the university?
I feel like mostly just as we like practice so much together and we spend a lot of time together, so I feel like we're
Yeah, and kind of going off of that, what do your guys' days look like when you're going to UDA, like, together as a group? What do you guys do to get ready and, like, afterwards?
I'd say that I feel like a lot of, like, in dance, like, obviously it's, like, the physical part and, like, getting ready that way, conditioning, but also, like, we do a lot of visualization and, like, laying on the floor, like, together and just, like, visualizing how we want it to be and, like, how we want to see it when it's on the stage, so I feel like that's a part that not everyone knows about.
Yeah, districts. And what does that traveling process look like when you guys went to UDA this year?
It's nothing like crazy. We just usually take a bus to the airport and then we get on the flight together and like we're all kind of, I feel like on the way there more locked in and like ready to go and like getting hype. And on the way back, you know, we're a little tired, so we
usually like a lot of early mornings. Our flights are really early so that we can get there, be right on time. We have a lot of like practices together, so like everything that we do, we move like with each other. Everything is just like as a group, so a lot of like group work and a lot of just like staying like focused within our team.
And then what do each of you do individually to prepare for competing?
I don't know. I think it's just like about like focusing on yourself, and like there's so much around you going on, and like it's so easy to like think about other teams and compare, but really like remembering like all the work you did and like locking in on yourself and your team.
I'd like say the same thing. I just think like focusing on ourselves and like working on what we know we can do best, and then also just like staying positive and like making sure that I'm like nourishing my body and getting enough sleep throughout the days.
Yeah, definitely. Same thing as Avery. Like we have a lot of like team goals of making sure that we're like hydrating, fueling our bodies correctly, and like making sure that we're doing what feels best for us. So like personally, I like to wear like headphones, like to stay locked in, or like stuff like that. So just like doing like what really helps us.
Yeah, and then what was your guys' favorite school to watch at UDA?
So my favorite, I'm like a huge LSU fan, so I loved LSU. And I really loved Cincinnati's hip-hop. It was fun.
I'd also have to second both of those, but I'd also say like for like jazz, like I loved watching Ohio State. I just thought it was so good.
Definitely both of those. Cincinnati's hip-hop was insane. Such cool like costume and concept, and then also Ohio, they had such great tech.
And then outside of just watching at other schools, what was your favorite part of the trip?
I'd say just like getting to bond with the team. Like I feel like obviously it's like a stressful thing, but it's also so fun and like rewarding to like walk off the stage and know that you just like performed and like put on a good performance with like your best friend. So like just like watching us like get to do that and like do it as a team is
all the memories.
Yeah. It's a great book. All right. And then before we end, we're going to do another round of rapid fire questions to get to know the dancers a little better. So I'm just going to ask the questions and you guys answer as fast as you can. If you couldn't dance, what's one other sport you'd participate in?
I'm gonna say cheer.
I'm gonna say track.
Probably also track.
Are you a morning bird or an owl? Definitely owl.
Probably night owl.
Both. Probably like neither, but maybe night owl.
Dream vacation spot.
Either Vienna or Fiji.
I'd probably say anywhere tropical or like Italy.
I'd say like Maldives or like Bora Bora.
Who's your favorite actor or actress?
Oh, jeez.
I'm a Zendaya fan. You basic.
I actually don't know.
Me either. I love like Sydney Sweeney. That's one I always watch.
And then do you guys like upbeat fast dances or slow contemporary pieces more?
I'm a slow contemporary.
Probably like a sad, like gut-wrenching contemporary.
Contemporary.
What is your favorite sport to watch?
I'm gonna say college basketball.
I'd also say college.
I'd say basketball too.
Right. And do you prefer texting or calling?
Low-key calling.
Probably texting.
Texting.
What's your favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Thanksgiving.
I'm so stuck. I'll say Thanksgiving.
Right. What's your dream job?
I'm gonna say like a sports broadcast.
I'd probably say like in an ideal life, like a professional dancer, but like realistically, like a teacher.
It does it. Torn between the two, either professional dancer or a CRNA.
And then last question, what's your favorite binge watch series?
Right.
I'm a huge Flash fan.
I've recently been watching The Walking Dead.
Say Grey's Anatomy.
All right. Thank you guys so much for being on the show tonight. We really appreciate it. And thank you guys for watching. And we hope you come back to see the next episode when we'll have a couple more dances on, talk about their time at UDA Nationals.
Thank you.
Thank you.